energy work, healing, paranormal investigations, and so much more. Find out more at transcendwithdebbie.com. Your host, Debbie Romero, is a globally recognized evidential psychic medium, paranormal investigator, energy worker, and empowerment teacher. Her unique blend of psychic abilities and healing energy has set her apart spiritually, gathering her international acclaim. With a profound connection to the spiritual realm, she has dedicated her life to helping others explore the mysteries of the unseen world. Now, your host of Transcend with Debbie, Debbie Romero.
Hey, good morning. Psychic medium Debbie Romero here. It is an honor and a privilege to be back on Saturday morning. And my special guest today is Miguel. Look at Miguel. You have a fan base. Mira nomás. Look at your fan base.
Hi,
Hello,
everyone.
Miguel. Look at all this love that you have. Yay, Debbie and Miguel. Hey, Jesse. Welcome. Welcome for those who are joining, those that are on Instagram, those that are on Facebook. Please trickle your way down to YouTube to join the comments. And those that are on Derek Akora's page, we can see you. Those on Things Network, we can see you. Myra, I got to call Miguel. And Myra goes, Ira, at what time are you going to go live? Because I don't want to miss it. Like I got things to do, but I want to make sure that I pop in to say hello. And she made it. Mayra Padilla, thank you for being here. Miguel, say some hellos. And those on TikTok, hey, everybody on TikTok, you love the hair. I was working with it a little differently. Go ahead, Miguel, introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Debbie, so much for having me be here on your platform. I always love coming and spending time with you and the people. So everyone that's here, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing what Spirit leads us to. That's the exciting part.
Right. And you know, we're very spirit led. So those that are following on TikTok, I will be reading TikTok. But if you want a message from Miguel, in my link, you can find my YouTube channel and you can click there and it'll bring you to us. So we see everybody. So today's game, follow Miguel. Follow Miguel Gonzalez so you don't miss out on his great, amazing things. And don't forget to share. Don't forget to heart. Don't forget to give the likes and let people know the more people we have, the more spirit can share that light and their love. And so we're really going to open up the platform today to deliver some messages. So I see the Higher Calm, Janelle, Gabs, Crystal. I see Stewart, Elba. Thank you for being here. So these are on TikTok. And I don't know, like some of these handles I cannot pronounce. So do me a favor, like put your nickname or a name. Like it doesn't have to be your real name, but that way we can see you. And Myra's like, I already want a car. Oh, I love in the curlies. I see. Myra, thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay. So it came off. Okay, guys, let's go, Miguel. Can you see the comments for those who have shared and those that are in the comment section with us?
I can see it. Yes. Hi, everyone. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. And those on TikTok, follow me on YouTube, okay? Follow me on YouTube. Hey, David. Hiya. Okay, go ahead, Miguel. Go where you're going to read, and then I'll pick one from TikTok next, okay?
Okay, let's just jump into it. As
Go for it.
you're talking, I was very much aware of a father that comes forward. I need to talk about cancer of the throat.
Ooh,
So there's a father here that wants to communicate. So if you can understand this, please let me know. I was also getting a sense that perhaps communication may have been difficult as this father is transitioning to the spirit realm. So that communication of words may have not have happened as he transitions. So who here would recognize this soul? I just want to
okay.
make sure that I acknowledge him, that he's here.
And let me repeat it because we have people from all different platforms. Miguel has a father that's in spirit and he would have battled cancer. He would have had some difficulty speaking later in his life. So I want to see if anyone here would understand that.
And I'm also being given the name of Andy, so I want to place Andy
Oh,
as a family name as well.
I've been
Um,
getting Andy's, and Andy is a name that's coming through with him. So let's see if anybody can understand this.
just give a moment here.
I don't see anybody here. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna skip TikTok. I'm gonna jump for those on TikTok. Follow me on YouTube, and my Miguel. I'm gonna go to Facebook because I feel like there could be someone else on Facebook they could be seeing that's not responding. So let me jump in that real quick just to make sure I'm not missing the comments on Facebook. Okay, no, I'm not missing any comments on Facebook. So no, Miguel, but I have been getting the name Andy, and I want to say let's make sure, let's go back again. We have a father here who would have battled some form of cancer. They would have been in trouble with the speaking. Anybody here would understand that. What else, Miguel, you think they would want to say?
Yeah. So what do you want to say, beautiful? I feel like I want to connect to a daughter, specifically here as he's
Okay.
getting closer to me. So I feel this message is for his daughter. I
Okay.
simply want to share gratitude and love for the support that you gave this beautiful soul, this father, for
Mhm.
being next to him. I feel a sense of sitting next to him as if I was you. So you would have
Mhm.
remembered sitting next to his bed and holding his hand, and you're telling him, Daddy, it's going to be okay. Daddy, it's going to be all right. And so you're bringing forward words of encouragement to this beautiful man.
Mhm.
And he just wants to share his love and appreciation, um, and to bring forth that he is all right. So
Oh,
I want to acknowledge him because I could very much feel him being the first soul that's stepping in. But perhaps this will resonate with somebody later that watches. I just want to honor this man. So
yeah.
thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Miguel, for bringing that forward. Thank you. And so I'm not on TikTok. So I got off of TikTok and I'm now on Facebook so that I can follow all different comments. Okay, Miguel? So that I think TikTok was going to overwhelm me here with going from one spot to the next. So, what a beautiful message. And those who ever come back to the replay, you can come back to the replay. And those on Instagram and you want to join the comments, follow us on YouTube. The link is in the bio. And Miguel, let's do some hellos and we can get the energy to move and then we can see where we're drawn to, and I'll start and then you can jump in. Like if we go, um if you have so much offered, I will not add, okay? And I know, like, it's interesting because immediately I don't even I just hear the name Mary. So it's like spirit's like, wait a minute, we're not doing a roll call. I'm here. So I keep hearing the name Mary, but I wanna see where I'm going with this, Let's say hello, let me know where you guys are from, and I'll let spirit sit with me for a second as you guys continue to say your hellos and give Miguel some love from Oregon.
Yes, thank you, Abby.
Yes, Miguel. Okay. There's a lot of beautiful energies in here. All of you guys are from all over the world. Look at that. I love that. Okay, so Miguel, I heard the name Mary, but I know that this woman comes very close to me, and she makes me feel a little bit hesitant with my muscles, like on my arms, like I'm having to reach out with her energy. Like it's almost someone had, and I feel a son because I was just drawn to a gentleman. So a gentleman is being acknowledged where he had to lift her, like when our loved ones are sick and they cannot move for themselves. So I get the sense that this gentleman, and I hear the name Gary, so somehow the name Gary is very significant as well, and Stewart is also being brought forward to my awareness. And I feel like an Uncle Tom is being acknowledged. And as I say this, I just want to say, like, this mom is wanting to acknowledge, let their son know that he's strong. The same strength that he had to lift her is like a reminder, like, my son, you're so strong. So I feel like this woman would have had trouble breathing later in her life. So I feel like her oxygen was very an issue here. I do feel like my head, something about my head here, like I'm a little bit discomfort. And so I'm going to pause with this and see if anybody could understand this. Hello, Melanie. I'm going to pause here. There's so many of you beautiful souls here. So thank you so much for being here and holding space. I'm usually pretty direct, but Spirit was like, no, I'm here. My mom was bedridden, and my brother and me cared for her. Helen. Okay. Helen. And would you understand CPR? Because all of a sudden I feel like I had to revive her, and I feel like I had multiple close calls with her. So she makes me feel like I'm having like wow, I didn't even know how I did this, but because of my kids, I definitely live longer, and my mom was Mary. Okay, Helen, thank you for that. And so, Miguel, what are you getting? Are you getting anything from this here?
Not quite. I'm not being impressed with with their presence around me. So
Okay.
I think this one's for you, Debbie.
Okay. I just want to say birds are very significant. And here we have Arnie. Arnie saying Marianne had a pneumonia and could not breathe and do not know if it was what I felt. Oh, okay. So I have Helen and I have Arnie. It's very interesting, Helen. I do feel more drawn to Arnie with the energies as a psychic. My energy is really drawn and I feel more pulled to Arnie. So let's see where this goes. I know the name Gary was significant, the name Stuart, and it's really cute because now I hear Stuart Little, like the books. So I feel like reading was very significant. And so as I say this, I feel like kids, like reading, teaching, I feel like education is very significant. And she makes me feel like I fell, like my legs all of a sudden just had some discomfort and I had a fall. So I want to acknowledge this, Arnie, if I'm with you or not. The month of September and October are very significant. And I feel like you've been waiting for her to come through. So I want to acknowledge, like, I've been waiting. I hear the song, I've been waiting for a love like you. Well, let's see, where are you? Hi, David. Thank you for being here. And I'm just waiting for Arnie to respond. Nope, did not fall, but love her, waiting for her. Yeah, I felt you waiting for her. So this is a woman that fell. So Arnie, I'm still drawn to you. So please listen, okay? Helen, that's okay. The other brother passed with conditions of cardiac. Okay, Helen, stay with me because I did feel the heart issue. So come back here and let's see. Let's not make it fit, but I want to say that there was a fall that because she makes me feel like my legs would have had some issues and I fell. That's probably why I felt the issue with my head. So, Helen, do you understand the names? And would you understand the fall as well? And then it's almost like I live longer. And Arnie, stay there because I could feel you're pulling on that name of Marianne. So I want to give myself a second here as we unfold it more. There's more details. I feel like I'm looking for papers. I'm looking for documents, and I feel like I'm looking at this hutch and I'm going through my paperwork. So I feel like there's little cups or teacups on the wall, and I feel like I couldn't see, like I can't find what I'm looking for. So there's this urgency, Helen. Would you understand that? Because that's the essence and the energies that are being brought forward to me right now. And I just want to say, like, girl, let's calm down. Like, we'll find it. Don't worry. Like, let's chill.
I wish we could just bring you on, or the people out or just have that
You know,
communication.
I know because there is that little delay, right? There's that little delay. It's okay. So, Helen, are you there? Where did you go? Helen, girl, come back. And I think I said the month of October was significant as well, I think, right? I want to go back to that. It's a lot of energy, huh, Miguel?
Yes, I'm trying to ground myself through it.
I know, I know. Okay, let's see here. What is this saying? Come back, come back. Leo. Hi, Leo. I got to put my fancy glasses on for your comments because it's so long. Gran passed away recently, had dementia. Um, I've been struggling to come to terms with it, and now she's okay. I'm up in heaven. Yeah, Lee, I want to validate before you even put that comment in. My mom stepped in, and so we'll go to that question after. And my mom had dementia, so I can relate to what you're going through. So Helen, and look at Helen's mom had Alzheimer's. Okay, I
Mm.
definitely felt that the mind was an issue. So I would like to work with you, Helen, and I want to say, um, okay, at the end of her stroke. Okay, I would like to work with you because I know I struggled using my arm. I knew I struggled to do things and it really impacted my right side. So thank you for the validations. I want to work with you on this. And Arnie, stay there because I do feel energy being sent around you from this person in spirit. But I want to say dad is with you as well. So and I feel like angels are very significant for you, Arnie. But Helen, I want to come back to you. And I just want to say, girl, keep going. Like whatever you're doing, like don't stop. I definitely get the sense it's like, even when you get tired, rest, even when you need that moment to, I feel like I don't know why. I feel like reminders on the refrigerator, but I feel like, as kids, we have those little magnets and they have like a 1, 2, 3. So it's like, if you look at the numbers 1, 2, 3, it's one step at a time. Okay, Helen. So it's like, whatever you're doing, take your time, one step at a time. And it's like, I really wanted to bring in that breath of like, a little slower, a little calmer. You'll find what you're looking for. There's no forceful, that doesn't need to be forced. And I know you mentioned brother. You mentioned that you had a significant brother, but I feel like very proper man steps forward, and I get the sense, like I'm clearing my throat, like my chest, and so I'm constantly clearing my chest, and I feel like that's a memory that comes in with you. So I want to validate the essence and the presence, but they also make me feel like the stepping on the in the home. Like you're very yes, you've been struggling. God bless you. I'm so sorry, Helen. And this is them coming in to say, let's ground it, let's calm it, take your time. If you can't find something, pause. And that fear, when we do have the loved ones in spirit and they have battled memory care, like that mind, like let's not put that energy out there. You are healthy. You are strong. Let's remind you of that strength. Sounds like dad before he passed. And this man, he would have had thinner hair, combed to the side, really had like a nice clean cut, very strong. I feel I'm a shorty, Miguel. I'm a shorty. So I feel like everybody's taller than me. Pero ¿qué voy a hacer con eso? Like, what am I going to do with that? But I feel like pets and animals. So he's reminding you of family and love. And so you got this. That's the message, Helen. And I say, take their love and God bless. And Miguel, I'm going to pass it back to you because I know you're sitting there like, yeah, let's go. And Arnie, just a little shout out to you really quickly, Miguel. I'm so sorry. Arnie, there's a little angel that's either on the end of the table, and I feel like either your mom had doilies, and that's a reminder of their energy around you. Okay, so take their love and God bless them. Miguel, go ahead.
Thank you, Debbie. That was such a beautiful reading and connection. So, Helen, take their love. Know you'll be all right. And there's a beautiful reason as to why they came, because they heard you. And so they're there for you. So, thank you. Let's see here. I'm just going to see who's here, and then I'll go to the group. Come close to me, beautiful. Just giving the soul a moment to get a little bit more closer to me. All right. I do feel that I have a gentleman that's stepping forward. I need to go to the chest, the heart area. I felt like my breathing was a little bit slow, a little bit latent as this beautiful man was coming through. He shows me wearing a hat. So he would have worn a hat that you would remember. And he's wearing this like jacket that's like a plaid like pattern, excuse me. I seeing red and black on this here. And I do see some smoking with him as well as he's stepping forward. And I do feel as if the smoking would have had some effect of the lungs, because I felt my throat be affected, and then the lungs right after here as he comes forward. I want to place this man a bit more as a brother as he's stepping forward and communicating here. And I'm also hearing Thomas that's being mentioned as well from this soul here. Really outgoing, really fun guy, and I feel as if I want to connect to my sister as the feeling that he brings forward. And I know that sister would have children, so I want to talk about the kids as well. So I'm going to pause there and see who recognizes this beautiful soul, this brother that is coming forward.
I'm waiting for the comments.
Thank you, Debbie.
Mm-hmm. Brother living, past, right, Miguel?
I
Brother
felt
in spirit.
to be on this side, yes.
In spirit world or living, I'm sorry.
Spirit side of life.
Spirit side, thank you.
Yes. Irene Morris says that sounds like my brother.
Okay.
Okay, so when I read your name, I definitely felt the shift in my stomach, Irene. So if I may please continue to work with you. I want to talk about the goofiness with him, and I want to talk about the Goofy movie as well, as I'm being brought to this. And I feel that with the Goofy movie, I needed to talk about the son father relationship from that movie, is what I'm being impressed with here. I feel a sense of when I talk about your kids, I feel like I need to bring forth like a parental figure, a father figure for the children, or a son here is the impression that I'm being given here at the moment. So I feel that your brother is wanting to step in as like a father figure for your son. I want to say a son, that he's mentioning to me here. I want to say as if you've been dealing some things, some situations with his behavior, things that are happening with him that are causing a bit of like, you don't know how to manage this, is the feeling that I'm understanding here. So I forgot who we were with. Would you understand this?
Irene. The link, y'all. He's in the power. Irene, would you understand this?
Because I'm just getting the feeling here of everything's going to be all right and that he's going to find his path. It's just going to take a little bit of this winding for him to kind of straighten out, is the way that I feel the energy. So Irene, if you could let me know if you understand that here. And also just keep going. Irene, I also want to talk about the month of March as well that's being mentioned to me. I want to go towards the 26th of March, towards the end of the month, and I see confetti. So this would be a birthday, a celebration that is being brought to my awareness. But I also feel as well, Irene, that I need to talk about like a job promotion as well that is being mentioned or I'm experiencing here. And I want to say this is something that's to come. And I almost get the feeling here as if perhaps right now work for you is a little, you're not quite sure, is the feeling that I'm getting. And so I want to say that that's going to resolve itself, is the feeling that I'm getting here at the moment. Okay. I also want to acknowledge, Irene, he shows me you sitting at the edge of your bed, and I see tears coming down. And you talk to your brother and you ask him for help. And when he shows me this beautiful vision, he doesn't come alone. The person that he brings with to support you as well as Jesus. So I want to say that there is great faith in your heart for Jesus as well. So I see your brother, and then I see Jesus standing right there, also supporting you on your journey and what you're going through. I feel that brother wants to also remind you that it's important that you take care of you. I feel within your energy a bit more tired, a little bit irritated because you're not getting enough rest, is the feeling here. You're not getting enough rest. And so your mood is shifting up and down, is the feeling here. But so with that, we want to encourage you to make sure that you're sleeping well, that you're sleeping well. Um, your brother is bringing me to a TV console, but it's like a glass, like short TV console with like the TV on top. What is this, beautiful friend? And I just see the black screen. I just see a black screen on the TV. Um, I feel that I need to say, would you understand that the TV shuts off on its own, or there's something where it just goes to a black screen? Would you understand this, Irene? Because I want to say that this is your brother wanting to get your attention, to let you know that he is there and he's listening to you. I just got the impression of you being in the kitchen, you're doing your thing, you had the TV on, it was on pretty loud, and then boom, it's quiet. And I see you walking around, and then it's like the TV's off. So I just feel he's wanting to let you know that he's with you, but also there's a grandfather in spirit that's been very patient over on my left side, to that wants to let you know that he's also with you here. And I want to say grandfather is on dad's side of the family. And I want to bring forward healing love to your dad, is the feeling that I'm being impressed with by grandfather here. I need to also give you the name of Amy that's being mentioned to me. I want to place Amy on the earth here as well. And I want to give you the month of September. And when I say September, I want to go to the 28th of September. That's being brought to my awareness. I want to say this is a transition date that they're bringing forward to me. So a passing anniversary. Um, Amy, I'm asking what else they want to bring. Irene, sorry. What else they want to bring for you. And I just see balloons being dropped in front of me. I want to get you to move and I want to get you to celebrate. But there's also a birthday that is coming up. I feel like this weekend. And I want to get you out there to celebrate, but I want to get you to dance and move your body because it's going to allow you to release the stagnant energy that's been built up. And you carry this. My dad passed it then. Okay, thank you. So just know that love is going from your grandfather to your dad, because I had a feeling dad might be on the other side, but grandfather's the one that's here. But I want to talk about stagnant energy in your stomach being in that area, and the dancing is going to help to clear this away. I want to be mindful that there are other people here, but I can keep going with this song.
You're so cute, Miguel. No, you close when you need to close, baby. Honor that. Honor that.
Your dad's just right in front of you right now, Irene. So I feel like you just felt a chill from the bottom of your leg going up to the knees. And your dad is just letting you gently know that he is right there with you, Irene. He's right there with you. He's saying you don't have to be so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard and judgmental of you. We need to change that thought, that thinking that you're not good enough, because you are good enough. So please take his love, your brother, your grandfather, and know they're very much with you. And so I leave you with their love, Irene, and thank you for connecting with us. Thank you.
Aw, beautiful reading, Miguel. Thank you so much. For those that are just popping in, welcome. For those who just recently subscribed to my channel, thank you. I keep seeing the people popping in and out and all the hellos. Belinda saying hello to Iris, Iris saying hello. You got Chicky saying what's up to Vanessa. This group is just like family up in here. And so I really love that. Thank you, Sochi, for being here on Instagram. If you want to join the comments on Instagram, thank you. Come this way. Look at David. Give 6 Cents post podcast a follow
David,
as well, guys. Say some hellos. Let's do another roll call. Who's here? Where are you from? Go ahead. Do on the request line. Let's get the energies going, Miguel. Let's see who's here. Let's go. Go ahead, Miguel.
Debbie, hi, Belinda, Vanessa, Preciado Chiquis, Irene, hello again, Michaela, Valerie, Jennifer McCormick,
Yes.
the Santis Tube, Sylvie Bennett, Angie, Valerie, Nita. Thank you everyone for being here.
Yes.
God is King. Thank you,
Yes.
Jesse. Beautiful.
And
Jesse, I want to go to you.
to whom, mijo?
To Jesse, God is King.
Oh, snap. It's
Yeah.
God is King time. Look at it straight up. Before you go there, I want to say happy birthday to Elfie. I think she's over here on Instagram. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, God is good. God is King in the house. Come on down, because Miguel just picked you. I want to go. Go ahead, Miguel.
Gabby too. Oh, they're all coming in at once. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Jesse here really quick. Jesse,
Yeah.
when I read your name, I just felt like my heart swelled up with a lot of love. And I want to acknowledge this being self-love for yourself. Like last year was quite a year of transformation. And the healing naturally came to you, but even though it arose to the surface for you to see, you were very much inquisitive of seeing what else is there that I can do to help myself and heal and clear is what I'm hearing here. And so I want to really acknowledge that as a soul to soul for the work that you're doing, and that you've done to help yourself. I'm being made aware of this bowl, like a crystal bowl, glass with water. So there's a ritual of water where you're blessing and cleansing yourself that I'm very much aware of here. And I want to bring the spirit of Yemaya, or Yemaya, I believe is how you pronounce her, as you're doing this ritual. I feel, as well as I say this to you, Jesse, that I feel the energy here is starting to move into the deeper space of the earth. The energy is grounding very deeply, which is beautiful to see and experience in your energy. So there's a strong sense of being grounded that is coming forward. And I want to bring seashells to you as well. I love seashells myself, but I want to bring a beautiful pink seashell to you. And I want to place this on like a little table that you would have, and just spending time at the ocean. Okay. I just got this sense of like it being like around midnight. It's late at night, and I'm going off on my own little drive, and I'm going out to the water, being near water. And so I want to encourage you to continue to do that. That it's this feeling of you listening to your soul and the intuitions that are coming to you. But I also want to bring you to like a metaphysical store that would be in your neighborhood that you tend to visit. Um, Okay, beautiful. The shell, beautiful. Okay, I feel like there's a store that you frequent or you pass by quite a bit. Now, there's curiosity that comes to me with going in. So I feel as if perhaps you haven't gone in just yet, is a feeling that I get. The energy in there feels very different, but there's something there for you that's supposed to just take you a step further, is a feeling that I'm getting as this comes to my awareness. That's what helps you. Beautiful. Okay, let me see here. What is this, spirit? Okay. So, okay, I'm understanding there's a little bit more, Jesse. So it's not so much the physical location that you're. I feel as if I need to say that you are ready to step into creating your own business, your own space. That's what that is. Thank you for clarifying, Spirit. But I see you very much with like tarot and oracle cards. And you just embody the vibe of the energy with it, and even the way that you're dressing. I love. It's just like the full perfect picture of this person who reads and connects to spirit and the energies. So I really want to encourage you to step out more to do this, that you're ready. And you know you're ready too. You feel it inside of you. Like there's no second guessing as much anymore. And so I really want to say, go out there. Spirit is supporting you. Spirit is loving you. And the world is your oyster. The world is your place. Explore and have fun, Jesse. So I'm gonna leave you with that.
Oh
So
my God, so beautiful. Let's do it, Jesse. Ira, look at all the love. All his friends are like, "You're ready. We love you, Jesse. Let's go, Jesse." And the morale of like friendship and support is definitely here. And I was like, Miguel, are you in my head? I love seashells. I love the goddess of the ocean. And oh my God, I'm like, Jesse, congratulations, mijo, you've earned it. Take that step onto that throne, baby, because you're ready. You're ready. You're that king. You're the king. Do it, babe. I heard the song while when you were saying, don't stop believing. So, all of us, we do this journey within, and we often wonder, are we ready? Right, Miguel? Like, can I Can I deliver messages? Can I be a service? What does that look like? So for anyone that is having that doubt, believe, and that faith will keep you moving forward. We all go through that. So you got this, babe. I'll be a customer. So let's go
Beautiful.
ahead. Let's see who's still here. Roll call. Let me know what's up. Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you for being here. Those that are joining, like Lizzie on Instagram, come join us on YouTube. Just click into the link and it'll bring you right into the comments. Let's do another roll call and see where the energies are going next. Okay, Miguel?
Yes, sounds good.
I'm open. I feel like I'm at Mervin's. Open, open, open. You know, I want to come to Sylvie. Sylvie here. Sylvie, when I see your name, immediately I'm drawn to you here. And I just felt Father wants to be acknowledged. I do feel a gentleman is being acknowledged, and I'm seeing a wheelchair. So I feel like, care, like I was managing his care. I feel like I'm standing behind him. That's the sense I get. And, Miguel talked about that throat. Remember, Miguel, you talked about a father who would have had a cancer issue. I almost feel like they're coming back around, and I almost feel like either her father had unsaid words or there was I heard infection or something around the throat. So, Sylvie, would you understand this? So I feel like your spirit might be coming around, Miguel.
It sounds, yeah, it feels like it. I can feel that too.
It's like, wait a minute, I ain't done.
Perseverance in the spirit world. I gotta get through.
Like, get out of the way. I'm coming in. So I feel like this gentleman's coming in hot. Coming in hot. Sylvie, baby, do you understand dad in spirit or gentleman in spirit who felt like a father to you? Interesting. I hear the name Henry, the name Stephen, and I feel like these two names are somehow significant, whether these are family members. I feel like very distinguished men. I feel like I'm hanging out at the horses and, just my father is still here and loving and his voice. Okay, let's see. Is having trouble with his voice. Okay, so there. This is where we're going to go. Can we work with you if you don't mind? And spirit is very intelligent because we do read the living. And so as energy workers, Miguel and I, we hold space. We send love and healing to your father at the moment. As I say that, I know that there were two other people who were being acknowledged, two other gentlemen that were being acknowledged. So we'll see who is in spirit that wants to communicate with you. So now we have the link here. Yes. Okay. Thank you. And so these other family members that are stepping forward, I just get the sense like buddies, friendships. So I feel like your father, if we were to communicate with his essence, and not only are we getting the healing, but I just feel like hydration. I want to give him fluids. I want to give him like light ice, like cold, and maybe make not too cold, like if the sense if you were giving him something, it's like, if you can't communicate, just watch the temperature. So I feel like you're very mindful, whoever's watching him, very mindful of how they're keeping him hydrated is the sense I get. I want to say, like, so proud of you, so grateful for you. And there's so much love to you. And I feel like either if you haven't been able to go or you haven't been able to visit, like they understand, So there's this like, let go of that feeling or that thought of like, we want to be there all the time and not all the time can we do it. And your father's like, I understand. Like there's this strength of within him. I do feel like I get up, it reminds me of my mom. I say, Mom, don't get up. And I feel like I get up really quick or I'm getting up very fast. So he's very independent is the sense I get with him, very independent. And he just has so much love with the kids. I feel like either a visit or a connection. I just see boys coming and giving him hugs. So I want to acknowledge like family visiting. And I just want to say like, oh, there's love there. So I see kids and I don't feel young ones. I feel more like like teenage years is the sense I get, and maybe one young one. But I do want to acknowledge family. And then he shows me, and I don't know if you're here. I want to validate first for you, Sylvie. Would you understand this? Let me pause. Yes, independent. Thank you. Okay. So I just want to make sure I'm with you before, I just talk and I let them talk. I always forget to check in. Miguel, do you want to check in since he was your first person that came to you? Because he's coming around, again. And I get the horses again with him. So tell me, Miguel.
Debbie, I do feel like as I feel into the connection, the
Mhm.
gentleman that I was feeling does feel different. I do feel
Okay.
it in the spirit world.
Okay.
So there's just something happening where there's a thread that's similar. But
Yeah. Okay.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
So thank you.
Jump in anytime, Miguel, with this. Okay.
You.
And
Sylvie,
so go ahead.
Go ahead, Debbie. It's okay. I'll go after.
Okay. So for me, what I get, Sylvie, it's just like, and someone must love horses because it's almost like we fall down and we get back up. And I get the sense like someone has an injury to the leg and it's like we fall down and we get back up. And I feel like either this is something you're going through and I feel like family is acknowledging this. There's a connection to Ireland. There's a connection that's coming in and I get the sense this is father's side. And I just get the sense like the fathers are very strong. The name Henry again comes very strong forward, front and center with his cane. And I just get the sense we stand strong. We're very proud men and we don't take no for an answer. So they're very, very strong willed. So whatever you're going through, keep going. Don't take no for an answer is what I'm hearing. Like keep, if you feel like you're moving forward, that's the message from this gentleman. So it's like really stand strong in your conviction and whatever you're going through. I get the sense that this also has to do with family members, friends, and like really be in your power, be in that voice, right? And butterflies for mom and spirit. So there's a woman that comes in and butterflies just got brought forward to me. So there's a gentleness and an ease and grace with her. I keep wanting to go to like Scotland is the sense I get here. I want to be drawn to Scotland all of a sudden. So I don't know if I'm moving, but I want to see if I'm still with you, Sylvie. Red hair. Okay, thank you. Red hair is very significant. Freckles. I feel like red hair. Oh, happy birthday, Nico. Red hair is very significant. And I feel like there's a young girl, young woman is being acknowledged. And I just get the sense like outdoors, collecting flowers, like there's an acknowledgement of a woman here, a young woman. And I don't know if you have also a significant other that's being acknowledged, but I just feel love for you and a significant other as well. So love is in the air as well. So the month of November, December is significant, the number 2 and the number 4. And I get the sense like you look at the clock and like things happening so fast and it's like the day goes so quickly. So my mother-in-law is red hair. Thank you. Okay. So there's a gentleman in spirit who feels like a father, like a significant other is also acknowledging her. So obviously you can see that they're all coming in very strongly for you. And I just want to say, take their love. You're also very strong and you're also independent. So don't be afraid to take their help when it comes in, is the sense I get. So I say God bless and thank you so much for letting us work with you. And Miguel, I will let you go next. Go ahead.
Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome. I want to give a shout out really quick to Pepe Marquez watching on Instagram. So if you feel drawn that way, Miguel, go for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I see some questions that are here.
Mm-hmm.
Angie Whaley, I see your question that's popped up a bit, so it's drawn my attention. I'm just going to see what Spirit has to say about what you are asking for. Okay. So let's see who it was. Angie. So
Yeah.
Angie, when I feel into it, I'll be honest, I don't feel the energy moving at a speed that to me says things are going to move. Is the best way that I can express that. But as I was feeling into your energy and your space around you, I feel that I need to acknowledge a gentleman that does want to come forward, is the impression that I'm getting here. And there was a bit of a coughing that I just experienced with this gentleman as he's getting close to me here. And I feel this, he feels to be dad. So I want to place him like dad or perhaps a father figure like a grandfather, but I want to go with dad here. And I want to say this gentleman would be a little bit more on the shorter end as well. And it feels to me here, there's an impression about him that feels like he may not be from this country. So there's a sense of traveling with him as well as he's connecting here. And I just need to go back to the throat and the coughing. So there was a serious coughing with him as well. And I just I heard COVID, so I'm going to go with COVID here. So would you understand this here? I forget who I'm with. The comments move, so it's hard to stay in
You were
track.
with Angie. You're with
Angie,
Angie.
thank you. So Angie,
Yeah.
help me understand this.
Yeah, we have a good group.
I'm almost feeling like perhaps maybe you do. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I want to talk about his huaraches, is how I want to say it. Huaraches, I'm seeing like these traditional Mexican sandals that he's showing me with the open toe. And I want to, okay, I feel as if with him, perhaps I felt a swelling of the feet, but I feel there may have been like diabetes as well within him that he brings forward. And his toenails, he's showing me his toenails. So I feel like there would have been a little bit of like fungus, is what I want to say. Sorry, fungus, and just a little bit of there's something with the nails. So I'm going to leave it there. So
You
thank
got to
you.
say it, Miguel. You did it right. You did the good.
Yeah,
You're doing justice.
beautiful.
Good job.
And I want to say that this man has this funny side to him. He's a jokester when he feels comfortable. And there's this gentle teasing way about him and his personality. And okay, I heard him say mi niña chiquita, so I want to bring that forward as him sharing this to you. Mi niña chiquita is what he's bringing. I want to acknowledge a sister, so a daughter as well, another daughter, excuse me, that he's wanting to acknowledge here. And I want to take you to September, and I want to go to like the 28th of September, but I also want to go to May as well. That's being brought to my awareness. Why is this, beautiful soul? I feel like I need to celebrate Mom in May as he's bringing this forward to my awareness here. Your dad is bringing to me here the feeling that you worry quite a lot, and you even make yourself a little bit sick from all of this worrying. By this, I mean, I feel like my thoughts are going by so fast, I start to feel a little nauseous. And I want to say, just breathe. Just breathe, Angie. Just breathe. And I need to say, if one thing doesn't work out, the other will. The other will. There's always something. There's always something more that is coming up here. And thank you. My grandma is in May, so that would be his. I feel his mom. So thank you for that. Come back to me, beautiful. Okay. I'm hearing him say, "Échale ganas, échale ganas," and it's like, don't give up, don't give up. You feel like you're doing everything you can, and it seems like it's just not moving forward. And the impression that your dad gives me is you're holding on too tight. It's like you're squeezing for this thing to be yours, to be with you. But if it's not meant to be, you're holding on to what's not meant to be for you. So there's this sense of just release it, let it go. And he also impresses me with the Lady of Guadalupe. There's this beautiful altar, and there's like these candles there. And he's saying that she's protecting you. There's protection there. So there's also this fear that comes into your awareness about the family. Is the family going to be okay? Am I going to be able to help them? And while you have such a beautiful big heart, Angie, you also need to let go of all those threads that are not beneficial and helpful to you. And so I really feel Dad is coming through to remind you that clear away what's unnecessary, clear away the doubts, the frustration, the fear. You're occupying your own internal space with these thoughts that are not helping you. They're not going to help you, and they're not going to help you move forward. So we need to change all of that into being more positive and uplifting. That you, what do you want to say to that, beautiful? Your dad is saying to trust yourself and to trust that it's going to work out. And he's saying, Mija, it may not come the way that you want it, but it's going to come one way or another, is what he's bringing forward right now. He's wanting to also acknowledge a small little photo that you would have of him in your space with a candle that you light frequently. So just know your dad is very much around you, Angie. They're supporting you, they're with you. And I just felt as if there may be someone in the family that's perhaps injured their leg. There's a leg injury on the left side, that there's pain, present pain that he's wanting to acknowledge. And so just know that the healing is coming. The healing is coming and it's going to help them. So, Angie, I feel that I'm going to leave you there with Dad's love, Spirit's love, and just know things are going to be all right. Um, Perhaps not the way that you want them to, but that's where the great opportunity of life comes in, to show you that there are other ways that you are just not seeing just yet, but you will. So thank you, Angie. There's pins in her leg. Okay. Just know that healing is being sent there, Angie. Um, One last thing, Angie. I just feel that as I'm connecting to your spirit, and I say this is no longer Dad, this is me. And I say this in a very gentle, loving way. Clean your space, clear your space, physical cleaning, move things around. This is going to change the energy of your home and how you feel, because you're feeling like sometimes home is not as comfortable as it used to be, but it can be and it will be. But you just got to move things around little by little, because I just felt that there may be some mobility issues with you too, where it's not easy to move very fast or move quickly. Take your time, do a small area, section by section, and as you're doing it, and as you're cleaning with the rag, whatever it is, say words of love and intention, positive words, so that that area, that space can get filled with love, the love that's already in you, but it's just going to emanate and reflect that back to you. So I'm going to close that there. So thank you, Angie. So do what you can, Angie. You've got the strength of the spirit world, your father. You're not alone, as much as it may seem like it sometimes. You truly, truly are not. There are miracles that can happen and are already occurring just by you simply being here on the earth, being present, breathing, living. But it's changing the mind and how we see ourselves, how we see the world, that will make the biggest difference in your own life. So I leave you with love, Angie. One last thing. I keep saying I'm going to be done. One last thing.
I love it.
To the question that you asked before, Angie, just make sure everything is in order. Make sure the paperwork is right. Be persistent. If you bother them, annoy them, who cares? Be persistent.
Yes.
You need to be persistent, is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. It may take a little longer, but it's going to come. But you have to be on it. Call them as many times as you need. So,
Hmm.
lots of love.
Lots of love to you, Angie. It's like a memory. Create the memory. Put your name in their head. Get it, girl. What a beautiful reading, Miguel. Beautiful reading. So much love to Angie. For those that are in here holding space, let's give her some white hearts and butterflies for transformation. There was a question here as you were talking to Miguel. I don't know if you're still here, Lee, but there was a question where it said, is it possible to connect with a loved one that had just passed recently? I always used to ask her to come back and visit me when I was younger. Um, for me, Miguel, I get spirit immediately. I can feel them in the moment, even prior. How about you, Miguel? Do you connect in that way?
Yes, Debbie, I agree with you. And Lee, everybody's healing is a little bit different. If they choose and want to come to connect right away, they
Hmm.
absolutely will. But
Hmm.
for some, that time, because time doesn't exist on the other side, may be different.
Right.
But in my experience, I've connected with a departed loved one literally 2 hours after they passed. I didn't know they had just passed, but it was said to me afterwards that they had just passed, so that they can. Now, with your question, I feel that perhaps we need to see within how it is that we are attempting to connect with them. from your own energetic space. You may be expecting them to come in a certain way, and that may just not be the way that they are trying to connect with you here. Um, I can feel you're very an intuitive soul. That psychic center for you, I feel, is in the stomach. I feel that intuition there. And so butterflies, since they're bringing them up, I feel butterflies are a sign from this soul that they are very much around you, that they are with you. But what I want to inspire with you is pen and paper. And I feel you have this comfy chair at home or it's yours, and you sit, get a notepad and pen, invite this beautiful soul to come into your space, relax, and just let yourself be inspired by what comes into your awareness, and just write. Don't even think about what's been written or look back to it. Just keep writing, keep writing. And I feel that there will be a very beautiful message that comes to you from the soul directly, where I feel that's the intention, is that connection from you to them that needs to be made. And I feel the writing will help. So I share that with you.
I don't know if he's still here, but if he goes back to the play in the replay, beautiful way of bringing that back, Miguel, and how you gave him the power to connect for him. And we oftentimes, when depending on our grief and the stages that we are, we don't even think to connect in that way. But when we're ready, it all unfolds in the way that your spirit is called to connect to your loved one. Um, and I don't know if he's here because when he said that, I was like, a gentleman gets up from the couch, and I got the whole energy of a man. I know he said a woman, but there was like an acknowledgement of him, you know? So he is here. Okay, so I was in the chair. Oh, there you go. See? I saw the chair and I saw that image of him pop up. And I didn't know you were still here, Lee. So they acknowledged you in the chair, getting up very quickly. And so that's the intelligence of spirit acknowledging your process. My dogs were barking, so I know animals were very significant. And um, you just continue, because when you said that, Miguel, I got the sense I want to do this for me. I don't want to go to a medium. I want my own love, my own connection. Like the perfume is significant, the scent, like you want all of that. And so as you develop that muscle and that link is just going to intense. So keep asking for manifestations of their love, and that's where we go into asking for a feather, asking for a butterfly, and you asked for the you were drawn to the butterfly, right, Miguel? So you're very, as Miguel says, you're very gifted, and there was an acknowledgement of you there. So take their love. Let's go and see who's still here.
Beautiful.
Where are we drawn next?
You know,
Where?
really quick, Debbie, when you were bringing or talking about this, so I kept hearing Nan, Nan. So I feel this could be Nan, that you're connect or want to connect, but I feel that it just feels like that connection is between you two, which is really beautiful. So yes.
Yeah. He has a lot of energy. I felt if we're, well, I don't know, you open for a reading? Because I feel that we're going to read you. We've been reading you little droplets, but are you open? Because we're drawn to you. Miguel, let's do this. Let's go here.
You got
Honey,
good
are you here?
energy. I feel
Come
like I
on
need to get off
down.
my chair and move around. Like I
Yeah,
got things to
we're
do.
we're both like this. We're antsy. We're like, wait a minute, but that's his energy. That's his energy of what he went through. So, I think it's Jim, right? Was it Jim or Jim? Who was it that we were
Lee
connecting
Crawford.
to? A ver. There's so many of you guys here. Wow. I can't even go back to the comments. I thought I saw the last name. I thought I saw the name Lee in there. Are
Yeah,
you Lee?
it
Lee,
was
right?
yes.
Lee, are you still here? Can we read you? Are you open, or would you be open, because we're getting the energies? That's your power. Lee Crawford. Thank you, Becca. Thank you. Thank you. We get taken to into the waves, and we're like, whoa, where were we? Whoa. Are you still here? Are you open, babe? I lost oh, God bless you, Mandy. I'm sorry. don't know. Okay,
They
take their love.
take their love. I think it's a little bit of getting typed and
Yeah.
uploading it. Yeah, it's a little confusing sometimes.
Well, let's see. We'll give him 2 more minutes. 2 minutes. I feel like, oh, yes, I'm here. He's open. Okay. So, Miguel, I agree with you. When you said the couch, he acknowledged the couch, and I felt the energy. Their house makes me feel like very active. A lot of family, a lot of people coming in and out. It's almost like if the dad had the remote control, like and I'm assuming this is him because I feel like I have the remote control. Move out of the TV. I'm watching something. So she's acknowledging like that, like fire in the house. That energy that you said. And I feel like you as a little kid when you mentioned that, I feel like you had a bowl haircut because I see a little boy haircut. So I get the sense like your hair was cute and I see really heavy curtains in your living room and I feel like, it's so funny. I saw a reel yesterday and he says, you're getting older when you look at outside to see if someone took your parking. So I feel like either someone in your home is like looking outdoors, like who's parking there, who's here, who rolled up. So I feel like, there was this energy, the residuals of someone just always kind of looking in and out the door, who's here, who's not here. I don't want company. I want company. So I just want to acknowledge they're acknowledging you, right? I'm being drawn to my wedding ring. So I know that there's something very significant. Well, this is not my wedding ring, but I'm being drawn to my ring. And I feel like this is something very significant for you when it comes to love. And I just want to bring that to you. I want to bring that memory to you. And Miguel's kind of closing his eyes. So I'm going to pause and see what Miguel wants to add to this because I know it's going. Go ahead, Miguel.
Oh, it's all good, Debbie. I was just feeling into the energy,
Mm-hmm.
which
Do
is
you want
really,
to do you want to say more to him? Like what we
yeah, I
got with it?
do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel like you're such an active person. It's if you're not actively moving, you're moving with your mind, is the feeling I get. And so, with that, I just feel that I want to inspire you to take some time to just sit and be in the silence, to be in the silence and the quiet. Become comfortable with there not being any sound, any movement. And I feel that this is being brought to me and inspired by spirit, that this is how you'll be able to connect and blend with them a little bit more for what you're asking. It's just that your mind is so active and wanting to experience that you're searching for it rather than it coming to you and just dropping into your awareness. And so I feel with that, it's just take the moment to breathe, to sit. Um, they showed me meditation, but I just also heard your own thoughts in your mind saying that's not for me. So it doesn't have to be literal meditation, but just focusing on the breath and staying with the breath and allowing ourselves to stay centered there while everything is going on at the same time. But let me see here. I heard brother, so I want to acknowledge brother. I don't know in what sense just yet. So what is this, spirit? I heard spirit. I heard brother will be all right. So I feel as if I need to acknowledge a brother that is still living, that may be going through some health things here at the moment where it just seems a bit challenging for them in their life. And I want to pass on that message that they're going to be all right. I want to say as well, there's just a sense of personalities coming in where perhaps it could feel a little difficult to be around them or be with them at times. And I just heard small doses. So I feel that the relationship with brother, I want to say, there's a beautiful lesson of patience and yet patience is what I want to say that is being brought forward to me. The lesson of being patient. So I feel there's inspiration from the spirit world to support you there with this relationship, for you to be there, to be present. I'm hearing don't wait for them to call you, take the lead, pick up the phone is what I'm hearing here. So Lee, I'm going to leave you with that.
Mm,
Because I know we're in a public format, and I just feel like it could get deeper and deeper, but I'm going to leave it there. So thank you,
yeah.
Lee.
I do feel Lee has a little bit of paranormal energy, like either paranormal. I got the sense like, let me document this. Let me go to the energy here. It's in this corner. So when you saw writing, it's like really documenting the energies. And you nailed it, Miguel, when you were saying breath. I heard breath. You don't gotta go under. Just take the moment, recenter, ground, or breathe. I agree with you with that when I saw that. And there was another gentleman that came in that either was an acknowledgement to a tragic passing with him. So when you kept acknowledging brother, there was also someone in spirit who would have passed in a tragic way. And he's like, I'm good, brother. I feel like military connection. I feel like men of arms. I get the sense like you witnessed some pretty intense things, Lee, and they're like, boy, you got this. Like you've been involved, like you've witnessed life in and out. You've held space for those to ascend, to transition. And they're like, you're like this in between person that they come to, especially for the men and for the boys of the family. It's like trust that you're that bridge between the spirit world and the earth. That you said you're always spiritual, but you've always been spiritual. But I also say, you got a lot of responsibilities in your hands, babe. I feel like with the equipment, with the scientific proof and the way you work, you got this speed about you. When the energy hits, it's very quick. So continue to trust it as it unfolds. Stephen comes in with you, but it's with a PHEN, not a STEVN. I don't know why I had to say that. The name Howard comes in as well. And I'm hearing Charles or Charlie Charles. And I feel like friendship and bonds. I'm going to get the month of May and March. And the number 13 is very significant. You guys all held hands in prayer. And I want to acknowledge that. So take their love, and I say God bless, and so much gratitude for the work that you're doing for Spirit World. So great message, Miguel, in bringing that forward. And his buddy was just like, I'm here, boom. Like I had to acknowledge, like, you got it. This work does not come easy, and you got the hard part because you're really helping those souls that are ascending. And when I look at that, we use for some that don't believe and some that do believe in lost souls. He is one that holds space for that heavy energy. And so God bless you. So much love to you. Okay, guys. Where are we going, Miguel? You want to end on a collective message, Miguel? What you got?
Before we end with the collective message, I want to go to
Yes.
Nita Leon's.
To who? Where?
Nita, she said
I,
it's her dad's 26th heavenly anniversary
okay. Tell
today.
me the name again one more time.
Nita Leon's.
Nita. There
Leon.
you are. There she is. Okay. My dad's 26th heavenly anniversary. I'll sit back. Go ahead, Miguel.
Okay, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, when I read your message, Lita, I immediately saw this beautiful older gentleman in front of me that would have worn glasses, and I felt perhaps a little bit of hair would have, withered away as he got older. But there's this sweetness and this kindness about this beautiful man. There's a gentleness to his eyes and the way that he looks at you. And you would remember this tender look that he had for you that just would swell your heart with love. And so when you think of him, you think of the love that he had for you and the way that he spoke to you. He feels to me as he's somebody that was very gentle and would listen and would have this pace about him. We're not rushing, we're just allowing, is a feeling that he brings to my awareness. I'm hearing cancer, so I want to mention cancer as well. And there should also be a Deb in your family or your group of friends around as well that's being mentioned to me here. And I'm also hearing Howard that's being mentioned from Spirit Side of Life for you, Nita. What does Dad want to bring forward? Dad wants to say thank you for celebrating him. So I feel you do actively celebrate him. Even though he may not be physically here, you do something to celebrate him. I just saw a plate setting on the table, and there's a prayer that's involved as well as this is happening. So acknowledging Dad, I want to say in the holidays, having a plate setting for him still is something that you do that he's very much aware of, and he thanks you for this. I'm hearing my little lamb. My little lamb. So I feel like I want to say my little lamb to you here, but there's also an acknowledgement of a young girl, like a granddaughter, that I need to acknowledge here also, that is being brought forward. So would you understand this here, Nita?
I haven't seen her comments come in yet.
Yeah. It's
It's
okay.
okay.
I also want to give you October as well, Nita. October. Thank you, Nita. I want to say that Dad brings to me the awareness that those last few days is what I heard before he transitions. It would have been quite difficult for what he was experiencing physically, mentally. Like he was just tired and he was ready. And I want to say, oh, beautiful. I'm glad it's your birthday in October. I want to say that there would have been like these 2 days where there was a sense of peace that just came into the space before Dad transitions. And he's wanting to remind you that that peace that you felt in that room, the presence in the room is the peace that he feels now. Because you've wondered, is Dad okay? Is he free of pain? And he's saying, yes, 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 I am, is what I hear him say here. He is free of that pain, no longer is feeling it. And he's saying, I love you. So I need to bring that to you. He loves you so much, and he gives you a beautiful hug. And there are tears in his eyes because he's so proud of you, as I also feel tears in your eyes as well. And there's just so much love. I'm just allowing myself to experience the love without crying. um, so just know that he's very much with you, and he is your guardian angel. I have to tell you, he's your guardian angel because that's what you would expect and want of him. You don't, how do I say this? You don't care who it is, but if it's Dad, you're happy, is the feeling. If it's Dad, you're happy and things are going to be okay. I want to talk about some recent bulbs that you would have planted for the spring. And there are yellow daffodils that I see being put into the ground, the earth. And with that, this is no longer Dad, just spirit bringing this forward, Anita. It's a time for you to also plant the bulbs of the future ahead for your own self and what you want. And I feel a beautiful spirit guide that's a female, a woman that is stepping forward who is an angel from the angelic realm who is very much around you as you're planting these bulbs. But I also hear the sound of like the wind chimes in your garden, and she loves the sound of this. And I feel as if perhaps there are times where that rainbow of light passes through into the room where you're sitting in the living room. There's a tall, high back chair that I'm seeing, like in a maroon reddish color, where you sit next to the window, and this light comes in, and this is her letting you know that she's with you. You are also very much spiritually gifted. You have the ability to do this, but we haven't fully delved into it or explored it just a little bit. But she wants to encourage you to be more curious about the path of spirit communication, because you wonder if you can also communicate to spirit yourself directly. And the answer is yes, Nita, you can. And so the soul is here to wanting to guide you forward on your path. And you will also be surprised that you can bring forth the portrait of spirit. You're not looking for it, you're not expecting it, but it will happen. And that's a beautiful gift. So, Nita, I leave you with all of their love and I say thank you.
What a beautiful message. Um, when you were talking, Miguel, I just kept hearing Spain, travel, like memories, so it's so beautiful. Hawaii, I want to take you out, girl. Need to take their love. Beautiful message. Miguel, you got time for more? Tell me what you want to do. You want to do collective? You want to keep going? What's up?
Debbie, how are you on time, by the way?
I am okay, I just woke up, had coffee, a little avocado toast, and I'm still in recovery mode here a little bit, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's been really an honor and a privilege just to have you here and working with the community. So we haven't been able to do this in a while. And so for those who have followed me, I have my moments where I'm doing stuff and then I pause and take a break and I'm doing stuff. So when I work with you or with another person, it gives the energy an opportunity to rise higher and we get to come in with some love. And so you got a lot of people with hearts and a lot of love. And Miguel, I know you're teaching now and I get to see you on the 28th. Tell the world what you're doing. Let's do that. And then we'll end with a closing card. Um, what are you doing at the moment, Miguel?
So I do want to clarify, Debbie, I'm not quite teaching, but I am
Okay.
offering this space for people to
Okay.
come together
Mm-hmm.
and come together to explore spirit portraits. So if you're curious about it, join us. I'm sure your spirit team will be there to help and support. I'm not teaching as in a class setting, but I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have as we gather.
Okay.
So we're meeting on the 28th at 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
You can find that info on my page. You're welcome to sign up and just embrace the love of spirit, and we'll see where it goes. So
Mm-hmm.
for that, may I also add one other thing, Debbie?
Yes. All of it, Miguel. Go for
Yeah,
it.
I am very much drawn to Carmel Lynn. I just love the message here. Last
Let's
little
keep it going.
I want to be mindful of how you feel too,
Ira,
but
mijo, I'm okay. I know you have things to do, so look, I have nothing scheduled. I got my Gatorade and water sitting here. So, as they say, keep it going. I think Vanessa was the one that says keep it going. So, Carmel, come on down. We're not done. There we go. Go ahead, Papa.
Carmel, when I read your message here, oh, it's interesting. Okay, let's see here. What was that spirit? Can you bring it back to me? When I first saw your message, Carmel, I just felt as if let's move through, let's move the energy of grief through us and allow it to finally release and pass the stage that it no longer needs to be. You no longer need to be in a state of sadness, is what I want to say. Of course, you have every right to feel the way that you wish and to experience, but Spirit is wanting to inspire here that you also have a choice on how you choose and want to feel, is the feeling. I see the beautiful gentleman in the photo that you have there. And so I feel like I need to acknowledge him with us here as well. And I feel like the sadness that you're experiencing, the emotions where sometimes it feels a bit of depression, these can be cleared out and can be moved is the impression that I'm getting here. And I'm just getting a sense of internally within the auric field, the spirit, the physical being. Let's do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of clearing of the energies is what I'm getting. Um, and this will bring more clarity to you. Now, how can you do that? You may be wondering. It's as simple as which thoughts are productive to you, which are positive and which are not. Now, with this gentleman, I do feel there's a beautiful soul that as I see him, he has his hand, it's kind of trembling a little bit. So I feel there was a tremble with this soul as he stepped close. And I do feel that there's a slowing down with this man, with everything, just the pace at which we're moving is much slower, is what I'm feeling with him. And okay, there's a sense of him just kind of naturally passing into the spirit world as he transitions. I do feel this is father, Carmel. And so Carmel, dad is wanting to come in as he connects with us. And he's very thankful for everything that you have done for him. You were by his side to the very end. And I do feel a sense of you kissing his forehead, and he's wanting to acknowledge that. I feel a sense of tucking him into bed, making sure that the blanket was tucked around the shoulders, the legs, wrapped underneath the ankles so that he stays nice and warm. And I feel as if there's a sense of this man being at home, where he was and where he was taken care of was home, and he is grateful for this. He's showing me a black and white photo, or like black and white photo of him and his wife together. So I want to acknowledge this photograph. And there would have been a photo of him and his wife together next to his bedside when he was here on the earth, as well. And that brought him a lot of joy and calmness to his heart. And I feel as if this beautiful woman would have been the person that greeted him on the other side of life, Carmel. So I'm going to share that with you. And I'm just hearing him say, be patient with yourself, There's also a dog that I see just around my legs and your legs as well, a small little white dog that's being brought to my awareness. And the message is just to be patient with yourself as you move through this. So I'm going to leave you with our love, Carmel, and say thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Miguel.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, there's a wedding photo, she said. I didn't realize how big the delay was. Then Belinda says, beautiful. Okay. You want to go one more? Or you want to go? You
Sorry,
want to?
Debbie. Yes, one more. I'm sorry. One more.
Ah! This is what happens when you haven't gone live in a while. When your spirit is like, I'm coming in hot. Go ahead, Miguel.
Belinda Reveles. Thank you for
Okay.
supporting. Thank you for being present. I do want to go to you, and I feel like I need to acknowledge a gentleman that would have loved dancing. I need to dance, and I need to put on my botas and my sombrero, and I want to look good, and I want to feel good. And so if there's music, we are dancing. And I feel like I just heard Los Tucanes. So that's they're a band in Spanish that I just feel like I need to play that's playing in my ear. And you and I are having a good time. Now I want to acknowledge this gentleman that you would remember him more when you're younger is the feeling here. And I feel as if I want to place him as an uncle, and I feel I want to go to dad side of the family here. So I know that this soul is coming through here. I also feel as well that he may have passed from a tragic accident, is what I'm hearing. And I feel a car accident with him. I felt a sense of some alcohol being involved as well as he's connecting with me. I feel he would have liked to party and he would have liked to drink, is the feeling. So let's see here. Belinda, would you understand this here?
I'm waiting for her to respond.
Thank you, Debbie.
But I think well, I was feeling the same thing you were feeling. So I'm like, I'm on a validate for. I'm like, I'm getting the same thing. Party, celebration, love. Come on. Berlinda, Tasaki, are you here, mija? I feel like she's in my area. Is this the Berlinda that's from the 805? Doesn't ring a bell. Okay, so
Okay,
keep
that's it.
going, Miguel, because we can see where it's going.
Okay, I'm gonna continue with the soul. So if anybody recognizes this man, I
Uh-huh.
do feel this is an uncle that is coming forward. And I'm sorry I
Mhm.
didn't connect with you, Belinda. But I want to say there's an uncle here. You would remember his dancing as when you were little. Christmas time, my God, you would remember him stomping with those boots, hearing the sound. He's really outgoing, really playful. I do feel he passes from a car accident. So, who would recognize this beautiful soul that is coming here? I do feel it's an uncle.
Very
I do
interesting.
feel it's on dad's side of the family here. And I do feel that this is a Spanish speaking man.
Vanessa, are you saying yes because you understand it? I heard the name Rick while you were talking. So, Rick, I don't know if that resonates, but let's see. Vanessa, do you understand what Miguel is bringing forward? I need to pay attention to Instagram too. Anybody in Instagram understand this? Let's see where we're going.
Actually, Debbie, what I'm going to share,
Uh huh.
I actually think this man is, I feel, I asked my guide, this man is actually for me, for someone in the family. So this is someone that I need to check on. Um,
Okay.
and I understand that now. I can feel my own body get really warm from this. So
Okay.
that's actually for our family over here. So I'm going to check in on them. Um,
Okay.
So apologies, everyone.
Yeah, apologies. So let's see if I can get one to close up. And Miguel, we'll let you tend to family in a minute. We'll let you go. Mildred wants to know who's knocking on my door. Everybody. I'm just kidding. If you're asking for spirit, there's a young man, an older man, and I get the name. I don't know, Berto. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling into that. But they're showing me a cross that's being hung on the wall, so it's connected to a chain or someone that has a cross. I feel like a young family. Hi, Mildred. So that's what I got really quick for that, you know. So if you're wondering, obviously you're very gifted. I've read for you before many years ago. So it's family, right? This man would have battled oxygen, breathing. I don't know. It's very similar to during COVID time. So I feel illness around that lungs and breathing and problems with my walking. And I just feel love. Like Valentine's Day, I wanted to come and bring you love. So I feel partnership as well as being acknowledged. But that's what I got for that. Let me see where we can go next. And birds, also very significant, Mildred. Birds. Lots of birds for you. So take their love. Let's do a little roll call. People are popping in. My husband. I thought. There you go. Yes, I can. I am from your area. I thought so. Okay, Berlinda. You know, because when you were feeling her, I got the sense, Miguel, when you were drawn to her, the partying, the dancing, the music was like stood out to me with Berlinda, right? And then I know, I don't know her, but I think I read for you before me. How were you from the Hot Mama event? I think you're coming to my memory bank here a little bit, you know. So I feel like the girls, the fun, and tias, and like family and tamales, and chaporado, and then I'm being drawn to the Durley Park area. So I don't know if you're connected to the Durley Park area, but they just took me to off of Hale Street. Yes, for my family. Okay, thank you. So I'm being drawn towards like Haydock. I'm being drawn. So I'm from the area, so it makes it a little easier, you know. So I'm cheating here because I know the neighborhood, but I don't psychically spirits telling me, okay, yes, you are okay. And I feel like baby in the car. I'm in the car, so I get the sense it's like the Q1047 radio is on and the music's going and oh, I'm getting chills as I say this now. So I know that there was a loss, and I know that there was a woman that passed to cancer, and I know this not only because I know you, but because I feel it. So I just want to bring their love. The name Tina comes in, and I don't know if this is your aunt or your tia, but I feel like the name Tina, I feel like the name Lupe or Guadalupe. I do feel a connection here with you, Miguel. I want you to pop in on this because I've read the family before, but I feel the energy coming in so beautifully. The month of August, the month of September is significant. And I just feel like new home, new like movement. Like I feel like I'm going into like a lot of changes, school, education, medical field. Like I'm doing it all and I don't care. You're coming with me or you're not. So I feel like, girl, you are forced to be reckoned. And the way I say this is like, I'm going to be doing things. And if you're not with me, then I got to keep going. So I feel like you're in this pace of like, I'm doing things and they're like celebrating you. Like, yes, yes. There's something about a dimple or something about a mark, a facial mark here. So I want to say like either they're smiling and they got these big cheeks and so I feel like I almost feel like I want to acknowledge the smile. Like there's gratitude, the month of March, the number, I want to say 13. Now I kind of slow it down and I'm going to let Miguel jump in. But when I slow it down, I feel like I'm trying to call people. So this woman's making me feel like I couldn't speak at one point, and I feel like I'm trying to pick the numbers, and I couldn't see, and the help that was needed, and the soups and the food, and I just couldn't eat. So I know that I want to talk about that. Miguel, are you feeling anything with this?
I am Debbie. Yes.
Okay.
I can feel the woman that is here. You mentioned cancer, and I just feel like my system, like there's a flushing in my system, is the best way that I can describe the feeling here. But she was also bringing my awareness into the stomach area, and she brought me up to the throat. So I want to say the stomach and chest area would have been affected by the cancer here. And I am aware of the loss of hair with this woman too. And I feel like that would have been really difficult for her. And I want to say there's almost like the swellingness that would have happened with, you could see it in her face, like it just gotten a little bit of swelling from the treatment. And there was this huge transformation in the way that she looked from before through when she went through with the cancer. I want to say here that it feels like they did everything they could to help her, but this was just too far developed in the system, is the impression that I get. I want to acknowledge a young man that feels like would have been her son, or would be her son, excuse me, that she's wanting to bring forward. And I just feel like she sends love to this soul, and to her family and to you as well. She's saying, Mija, Mija, is what she's bringing forward. Okay. Okay. What I heard her say is, Mija, ya te casaste? Like, did you get married already? So I feel she likes to be in the know of what's going on in the family. And so that's just part of her personality. She's wondering because ya te casaste. um, okay. She's saying, siempre estás bien ocupada. You're always busy. You're always busy. Um, así como vas a encontrar un muchacho is what she's saying. Um, I want to bring Selena to you. I hear the music of Selena being played. And I feel like this is a childhood memory, um, and how she's bringing this forward here. Okay. And I want to play La Carcacha is the song that I want to play. And she's showing me dancing, and she says to dance with her. Will you dance with her? Dancing will release the sadness, will release the sadness that she's bringing forward here. She's saying, te quiero mucho, te quiero mucho. She's wanting to acknowledge a red rose as well. A single red rose is what I'm seeing, with a little baby breath flowers around here. She's bringing me to the month of September as well, which feels to be a birthday that I want to acknowledge here. And I want to acknowledge her observation of your life and reflection of hers. Her life was very different in that the way she saw it was, you get married, you have children, that's the goal. That's the goal. But for you, it's very different, Belinda. You are after pursuing self-nourishment, self-support. And it's a little bit different for her, but she's supporting you and she loves you through it. So she's one there that is supporting you on this journey. She's showing me that it gets a little tough sometimes. I see you sitting in your car and you're breaking down a little bit. There are tears that are coming down, and you just feel like, can I keep going? Can I keep going? And I feel like you may perhaps feel this gentle warmth, this breeze, the back of your neck and the back, and that is her supporting you through those times, letting you know that yes, you can. She's showing me your running shoes or runner shoes, and these are your shoes that you put on and you're ready to go, and you're ready to go out the door. And so there's this feeling here that she shows me that you get up and you're going. So why is this beautiful? She's wanting to inspire you, to let's look at how we're going about our day so that you don't feel rushed out the door. It's like, let's set some time aside where you can just gradually build that momentum for what you need to do in the morning. She's showing me headaches, or making me feel headaches. So I feel you experience headaches. You are drinking water, which is great, but these headaches just come from stress and from feeling like you need to go or be on the go. And there's a bit of anxiety that arises and tension in your body, but it's because your mind is like not here. It's on what you need to get done the next hour, 20 minutes. And so with that, I just feel like, let's bring you back to the awareness of the moment, of the now. And this is going to help those headaches subside and go away, is what she's bringing forward to me here. So anything else that you feel, Debbie?
Yeah, like, oh my God. Like, her aunt is such a beautiful spirit, Miguel. You're doing such a beautiful job in bringing her essence all the time. You do. I do feel like that. She says, when you talked about music, I feel like she danced with her. because I feel like I'm lifting myself up as I'm dancing with her. So then when you were seeing Selena and you're talking about the dancing, I was like, yes. And I get her to be very strong and feisty, you know? And eh, the difficult part is, you know, when we're sick and there's like, you come to that term of, I can't do this. I don't want the medicine. I don't want to do this. So it was like I did it my way. And I know it was hard for some people to watch that. And I feel she was bringing that. I don't want the medication. I don't want this anymore. And there was this fatigue, but she doesn't want you to remember her in that way. She wants to remember her strong. I saw like t-shirts or airbrush t-shirts, and I saw like balloons and celebration, and I saw modelos, you know, like celebrate me. We have toast in my tia, and we're together, and we're hugging each other. And I just see the besitos and all the girls coming and they're hugging me and they're loving me, and you know they're eating in the house, and Sunday footballs and the babies running in and tell my son I love him. And I don't know if she said she was going to come through me, but I feel like she was going to come and made a point to say, I'm coming to talk to you through Debbie. If this is real, I'm coming. Ahora sí, vamos. Like, let's do this. So I just see barbecues at the park, baseball games, sunset. Like, I just see so much family love. And I just want to leave you with her love, because that memory of the heartache, don't go there. Go to the picture that's on the wall that's right before the hallway, and she's smiling, and it's in this wooden picture, and I feel like a little bit of maroon around it, and I just get the sense as my eyes, you know, tear just for you. I'm right there next to you. So feel her love, take her love. And Miguel, thank you for still staying in here, because this is why we do what we do, is to hold that space and that link for spirit to give that cariño back. So all of you, thank you for being here with us today, and staying here with us as we were able to deliver the messages. As I could feel into that grief, take your time, be gentle, but also be proud. And she's coming back to this memory where your hands are being held. And I know it's not easy to let go, because I feel like I'm holding on around her. You guys brought her the light. You were her light, and you were the strength to get up, to use, you know, to get the help, the essentials. And that same strength you gave her, she's now giving to you. So that love, that light is there. And when you doubt yourself, she reminds me of my tias. Te pega, get out of it. You know, like very strong willed. And I feel like, I don't know if you have a sister, but someone with short hair, black hair, tattoos, tell her that I love her. My mom is here. And so there's a lot of family. We're all here. So you need to know that. Take their love. God bless. And Miguel, thank you for spending your Saturday morning with me. All of you, don't forget to follow Miguel Gonzalez. He's doing amazing things all the time for Spirit. And what a beautiful way to close here within my own hometown. Thank you guys. God bless.
Thank you, everyone. Bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, everybody. Take care.